I never thought a simple question would break my heart. I was sitting at my small kitchen table, the same one where I once packed my son's school lunches, stitched his torn jeans, and waited up late whenever he came home late. The kettle was boiling. The house was quiet. Too quiet for a mother who once lived in noise and laughter. That morning, my son called. His voice sounded rushed, polite but distant. "Mom, I'm busy right now. Can I call you later?" I hesitated, then softly asked, "So, when is the wedding?" There was a pause, a long one. Then a woman's voice came on the line, my daughter-in-law. "Oh, didn't he tell you?" She laughed lightly. "We got married yesterday." Yesterday. The word echoed in my ears. Yesterday, and I wasn't there. Yesterday, and no one told me. Yesterday, and my only child started a new life without his mother. I smiled on the phone, because that's what mothers do. "Oh, that's wonderful," I said. "I'm happy for you." But after the call ended, my hands began to shake. I sat down slowly, and for the first time in my 68 years of life, I felt invisible. I remembered the nights I worked double shifts after my husband died, just so my son could go to college. I remembered selling my wedding ring to pay his tuition. I remembered telling myself, one day he'll understand. But that day never came. That evening, I opened an old photo album. There he was, my little boy, missing his front teeth, holding my hand at the county fair. I whispered to the empty room, "When did I stop being important in your life?" The clock answered with silence. That night, I couldn't sleep. Not because I was angry, but because my heart kept asking, where did I go wrong? At 2:14 a.m., I walked into my son's old bedroom. I never changed it. Faded blue walls, a crooked bookshelf, dusty trophies. I picked up his tiny running shoes, size 4. After my husband passed away, life didn't pause for grief. Bills didn't wait. A child still needed food. So I worked days as a cleaner and nights at a nursing home. Sometimes I sleep for 3 hours, sometimes none. But my son always had warm meals and clean clothes. When he got into college, I sold my last gold bracelet. The jeweler asked, "Is this important?" I said, "For my son's future." Years passed. Calls grew shorter. Visits became rare. "I'm busy, Mom. You wouldn't understand." After the wedding call, I finally asked, "Why didn't you tell me?" He said, "We didn't want drama." Drama. My sacrifices were drama. That night, I cried quietly and realized something painful. Love does not guarantee respect. I saw the wedding photos online. Smiling guests, soft lights, flowers everywhere. And my son, happy. I searched for myself. There was no seat, no place. A relative messaged me, "Why didn't you attend?" I replied, "I wasn't invited." Later, my son came over. "Emily thought you might judge her," he said. Judge her? She said I might make the wedding about myself. That's when I understood. I wasn't excluded because I was absent. I was excluded because I was unwanted. That night, I stood alone in my house and asked myself, who am I living for now? 2 weeks later, they came together. Emily smiled politely. "This house is too big for you," she said. "If you sell it, we could use the money, and you could move to senior living." I looked at my son. He said nothing. I finally realized my silence had taught them I would always say yes. This time, I didn't. "I need time," I said. They left disappointed. I walked through the house. It wasn't big, it was full, and I knew they didn't want my house, they wanted my surrender. For the first time, I didn't call back. I visited a lawyer. She said, "No one can force you to sell." That day, I made a list. Not sacrifices, dreams. When my son returned, I told him, "I'm not selling the house." "You're choosing a building over family?" he asked. "No," I said, "I'm choosing myself." Weeks passed. Silence. Then one night, the phone rang. "Mom, I need you." "Emily left," he said. He came the next morning, broken. "I failed you," he cried. She didn't leave because of the house. She left because she couldn't control me. When I stopped surrendering, everything changed. Our relationship didn't heal overnight, but respect returned. One evening, I sat peacefully in my home and realized a mother's love should be a foundation, not a cage. If you feel forgotten or used, remember this: you are allowed to choose yourself at any age, without guilt. Sometimes the strongest love story is the one where you finally learn to love yourself. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Comment below, when have you had to choose yourself? We would love to hear your story. Remember, your love and strength matter. Never let anyone make you feel invisible.